Alright, it's day 5 and I am off to breakfast and off to the barn to feed the horses. It should be a good day because it is boys major day, which means there is only one class today. Let's hope there's no travelers. See you guys later. Hey guys, so it is about 5:44 right now, so there's a butterfly outside. About 5:44 right now, and I am about to shower and get ready for women's dinner. Women's dinner, everybody wears their PJs, and we get to go to the gridiron, and not the gridiron, the Rio, where food gets served, and they have all the super good food, pizza, shrimp, all sorts of cool stuff. And with that, we get to eat all that, we get to wear crowns, and we get to dance around to Disney music and fun stuff, and then we get to watch a girls movie. So I'm excited, but I'm about to shower and get ready for that, and I'm excited. Today in our horseback class, it was just, we have 4 boys, and it was just a lot of inappropriate jokes. And one of the horses just wasn't listening at all, so it was just kind of ridiculous, kind of a mess, but it's been fun. I just got back from the barn at 5:15. I was feeding the horses, and so it was a little rough. I ended up feeding pretty much all of them by myself, so it was rough, but it was fun because I love the horses. But I spent a little bit of time in the counselor lounge waiting after 3rd period to like watch Netflix on my phone because I'm obsessed with Riverdale. It's a good show. But I'm about to head to the shower to clean off all this sweat I have going on, and I will see you guys tomorrow because after women's dinner I'm gonna want to pass out. So bye guys. Alright, so it is the very end of the day. Is it about 11:02 p.m. and I'm taping again because it is actually stuff that was actually eventful. So like I said, we only had 1 boys class, we had women's dinner, but I said that I wanted to pass out after women's dinner. I still do want to pass out, but it ended up being eventful. So what ended up happening is I went to women's dinner and I sat with Driscoll Cabin, and which is a bunch of like 8 and 9-year-olds, and we danced to songs and stuff, and we're singing, and I was dancing and being weird to make the kids laugh, and because the kids didn't really know me, and I stole a rose from the little centerpiece because everybody was doing it, and flowers are pretty, and I got my dirt, my ice cream, but then we sat down to go watch our movie that we normally do for women's dinner, and it was going to be Princess and the Frog. And then within the first about 10-15 minutes, all of a sudden the movie cuts off and the Mission Impossible theme song starts, which means that everything is stopped, that we are not watching the movie, and that we are doing Mission Impossible. And Mission Impossible is where all of the campers and stuff, sometimes you get little campers that start crying because they have no idea what's going on. Mission Impossible, I always thought was really fun when I was a camper. I thought it was even more fun in work crew when I got to throw water balloons at kids. But basically what it is like they get 2 glow sticks and they have their cabin name on it. And it has 1 and then 2. So they have 2 glow sticks, and they're given like a bandana that has a map of camp and that circles where their glow stick would be. And so their cabin, as soon as they're released, they have to go find the first glow stick, and then they have to run to like the basketball court, the hippodrome, and they have to give that leadership member their glow stick, and they get a new map that tells them where their other glow stick is, and they go pick up the glow stick that has their cabin name on it, and then they run all the way back to the gridiron at the front of camp, and they give it to us, and then we give them popsicles, and they want to be the first. They want to be in the first 3 that are back. The first place gets a pizookie, which is like ice cream with cookies and stuff baked underneath it, and chocolate syrup and sprinkles. It's the freaking best. If you've ever been to, I think it's either Papados or BJ's or something. They have pizookies too. They're really good, but especially at camp because you don't really get sugar at camp, or you get Nutella milkshakes, something like that. But anyway, it ended up being 3 boy cabins. And I kind of helped leadership, and I cut popsicles for everybody. It's just those little cheap popsicles that you get, the little sugar-free ones. And then I cleaned up all the coolers and talked to the leadership, and we laughed and stuff, and it was fun, and put everything away and helped clean up. And then talked to Christine, the director, about wanting to be an EM or an event manager for the whole year, which would be really cool if that could happen. So I'm gonna print out my resume and give it to Austin, and it should be
fun. We'll see if that happens, God willing. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's just not my time. But you always try. But I've just said but like 500 times. But anyway, it was really fun. I'm trying to pour into leadership right now because they have no energy. They've been here since the like second to last week of May, and so they're just kind of out of it. My friend Sloan from last summer is like dying, and so I'm trying to tell him like, you need an injection of Jesus, like let me get you pumped. So I'm trying to keep everybody up on their feet even though they all feel like falling to the ground. So I'm trying to lift everybody up. I know I'm here to do that. I'm here to make everybody get pumped because I'm so pumped. I love Jesus and I love camp. So I think that is about all I have. Trying to think of anything else that I have. Bugs have been attacking me, so I have bug bites everywhere. Hydrocortisone cream has been my best friend. Even though calamine lotion is better for insect bites, it just leaves pink marks everywhere though. Living on ibuprofen still, living on hydrocortisone cream, living on lots and lots of water. I've never been this hydrated in my life because I'm chronically dehydrated all the time. Casey George will tell you that. But that is probably all I have for you tonight because I'm about to crash. We get to sleep in tomorrow, but I don't think I really get to sleep in. Breakfast isn't until 9:15, which means I'll probably wake up at like 8 o'clock and do my devotionals and then head out at about 8:15 or 8:20 to get up to the barn so that I can feed the horses around 8:30. Because normally that's what ended up happening anyway. I get breakfast at 8:15 and walk up to the barn and eat my breakfast to feed them. So I'm probably going to feed them at 8:30, which means I'll get up at 8. And then as soon as I'm done feeding them, head off to the Rio so I can get some breakfast. Because I'm going to be hungry. Yeah, everybody else gets to sleep in. I have to go feed horses. Yee. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm sorry I'm so out of it, but I'll see you guys tomorrow on day, what is this? Day 6. I need to look at the schedule from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be day 6. Day 6. And it should be fun. I can't read what we're doing from here. So, anyway, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.